na me nim nkomra na me nem nsem doso.
Okay, Cobra.
Ana wo ba kwa.
Cobra we ne bukev.
Mame nkomra. Why? Any elders and artists of the letters say local stories and all. What didn't answer April when Mame found to just and Spanish Liga Sevilla and Mallorca game no a 1-1 a pie and so the Italian Serrano AL's Roma Etimechi Monza a sum of 4-0 Sanso and Ateki Ayadia Morris Garatasa and Fanabache game the 0-0 into a new game of course on all Ayadia Oko Premier League and Miami Altman a games in the Basel Brighton about Bournemouth and here 7:30 a Crystal Palace and Aston Villa Wolves but are you full of Charleston is 8-15 as a game now, and so Paso Copa de Rey final, and that's a Copa de Rey semi-final, and also games to be because of DRB Poker, maybe doing Commodemont, and then Barcelona, and the Atletico Madrid, 8-8 and energy, and as a game Paso semi-final, Samsung and a DRB Poker quarter-final, Emmanuel Belford, Airport Werder Bremen, and on games Paso, Yadon Semen Sotuja, the Pacho, Yanko, a young. Amina ya floor taki because I run some break so mame a supporters awura chese run no more rounds park chese in Istanbul na nyagro kra nipa dom enso ekopie mo ho chese na eye game ene enso bia enso timinya biwe na entokwa na niam ekoso ho enra no na chese ebi ade ha dwen sa two clubs no so mo sia bia na chese nyagro yo se Galatasaray for no so ade speed almost dia no enso be se ko enten no me patro ha Istanbul e wo take me se Ghana for me be around and some omonim areas you don't want some to because led to air rounds air park one and a jumadi casino and of course I don't want some to ja enti way air club from Fenerbahce I just opinion for Jose Mourinho now I don't know mo traffic because game we baby and no na ayen sembe pre enti Jose and then the players no e more Renfi you see Van Nazari more a branch from Milan screen ya more omuna ne o show more ya jomon some no and so Emma Motumadi someone so home team no oya Galatasaray aya club no Emma Renfi Galata eno eyom bass no ene ekono main one eba Emma supporters no ejanwa Istanbul ehuru because a game abufo ene ntokwanti omokofa foreign referee and the referee enso baye eti Galatasaray home team no and appearance so runs parker yet one some answer to ja ewo aye dwumaje ne samre guso a yede pim enso epremo ewo babibia aye uwopia ene ye cheche no na mon game na nkasa de ayade akopai 0-0 ensembe bre aba ama ne Jose Mourinho ye report no ade ama FIFA and UEFA because wakoke kan sembe bre after the game yede one some na enso epremo ene ye cheche no na mame fonto just say ayade aye match na meji aye ho nkomo enso ede kire no onim say referee no aya Slavko aya Vincic I would dig him no and yama nyina koye obi e bona baso na man Galatasaray for no se jabi mami police for na wo aya stadium mo enua na aya shocking say about football game na oyo police for they come on me video no before the game yen images no police for nko koba na yenhwen aya other images na obo say aya police for no na nei omo babai na we Ghana Premier League to say sa omo Istanbul derby no example for when ye no mo come betimi afa so game ne pa na be shocking na shockingly yade jikumu free stadium enti say police for no e make sure say player bia no omo enso ebe guide no edina ko police for eye doma omo de Fenerbahce players no enso apie oya fan utisima ye bechewo enom eye images ne bia do nsem no enso emo reserve de course police for bebre nyina no still firecrackers no no supporters we to money way na we so ato e money we ya eno so ye do nsem ne nso mamo ewo aye dwumaje so na ye di san common game ne pa na wie ye na ye ko bi sa branch for Victor Osimhen say referee no Victor Owen say mark referee samsa yakofa foreign referee edenaba na Victor Osimhen ayaje game ne pa na wie no referee no wan kasa Owen say
I think it's fair. It's a good ref. We all know him, so I think it's the game. He controlled the game very well. So.
Victor Osimhen also referee control game ni it on the assembly no nemom Victor Osimhen e di san komo no on one coach e fa no aye me patro kan aye baru fanema me also dabi referee na san papa we referee we oya referee referee we Turkish referee for no Turkey for no yadie channel and Jose Mourinho ni for na bacha for kasa sa na yakofa foreign referee ejina ba o se referee no ball na wodi ye no wanye hu anu yensoma no so de to dane no a man of the match called Mario Lamine na no da no mo sign no na ne performance yentia branch no after some bisa no.
What do you think about the title race?
There's no race. We're going to win the championship, and that's it.
So how do you evaluate your performance, because you were man of the match for Galatasaray fans as well?
I'm really happy with my performance. I think I can do much better. I can help the team to go forward more than what I've done. Defensively, I think I was strong, but to be honest, I will give the
title in the over because 6 points and I make Galatasaray for the actual Jose Moa yet want some else to now just say come be and I'm just a foreign referee no and some buy a game the corner be young because Galatasaray for CCTV images just say Jose echo referee dressing room na Jose na Eben awusheni atesem oko referee no aye dressing room okotu no atesem once ayade securities enso baban enso ho na Jose ekache omo se opeso oko na okosha referee fenom aye struggle aye vintage ne nyina ne se opeso no referee no enso edi nkomo na omo bigina ho bisa ba komienu na ese aye Jose eso ene mpanyfo no mo tene ba no mo explain won so antebro fo no eti fanaba mpanyfo no ba ko enso ne tene ba ye me pato ne nyina mu no omo ma ne kwan ama Jose ekọ referee no dressing room ho ache se obi baby sa na okwa kwotiti referee na tem ana se okwa koye referee den Jose Mourinho ana omo ma ne kwan ama referee aye vintage ayaja ne room ho ana referees omo locker yatum bibibia kama na ye Mr. Jose Mourinho okoye no asempote ben ana okoka che referee no
dressing room after the game. Of course, the fourth official was there, a Turkish referee, and I told him, thank you to come here, because you come for a big match and you are responsible for a big match. And I turned myself to the fourth official and I told this match, if you are the referee, this match would be a disaster. And when I say him, I say the general.
Okobo referee never so koda referee na say thank you for coming here. Why are dear so one man can ye nana fourth official no enso a Turkish referee and o catch a fourth official and say nka wona di game we ya enka be disaster. Jose Mourinho akoka nsama wa use racist aye words. Ama say Galatasaray for a report no ningina no say game na ekoso no ose na akra ba akwa 18 years. Adia Galatasaray players and supporters ningina sabi omu jump like monkeys. Sabio Uyusu enre ena eji describe okwa mo fa so a omu jampe se referee no ema player no yellow card we na kofa nsem bebre ensom ediaba.
I have also to thank the referee, because with the Turkish referee, after the big dive in the first minute and their bench jumping like monkeys on the top of the kids, with the Turkish referee you would have a yellow card after 1 minute and after 5 minutes. And again, I had the Turkish referee after the big dive in the first minute and their bench jumping like monkeys on the top of jumping like monkeys on the top of
jumping like monkeys. Just say omuna pesa kwan ye man yellow card and some bebre. Say Galatasaray boboku no ayade o ma babonten ayade ma remfi say o ma report to Jose Mourinho e de ama FIFA o ma report to Jose Mourinho and so e de ama aye UEFA and almost a criminal case in Chennai on be sign e de akọ aye police na bia so aye kama ni na so mjide pass ne say Jose Mourinho nyama na wa ye no sem omtimi twena so etiano aye Istanbul derby no enema akoso no bi ene yete won sam na tudwa na Milan Skriniar and Victor Osimhen na nyasem keto akra enra omamienu na chese Milan Skriniar e different ten na Victor Osimhen e so betimi enso nya go Alexander Jiku e Ghana ni akra boy enra Jiku bo wachiri no na nya gro Jiku so tiri pass on ba for 3 points no oso mo start yie nyomom eko aye game ne bana wie no na chese enema enso ba from Abrante fan Fred enso e be bre to just on ba for 3 points no na just say edin nkoma no and say Galatasaray for no happy sɛ ɔmo draw Nina sa Galatasaray team no draw no munya wo fie no mania je papa so money omo fana bache enso about draw no kwepe wo me say ayade a ewo Europe about 7 matches for Europe and then some of the foreign referees in ntimi win games and no for foreign referee but ntimi anwin e can be into my Europa League no ye your film no ntim odire pass ayade system no e favor Galatasaray and so ewo Turkey and yensema and so todwa yete emamo ewo ayeduma je no so nche nsam no aye pi and yede mama panye felikali ono enso yapanyimpa enso de maklaba ye from Fenerbahce ono so to be e de Galatasaray system no favor mo and into my Europa League no more games in February ntimi unqualifying and they ntimi afrim no and ye je by Morris Alvaro Morata ayade game no ntimi amobina player ye fanom me pacho Mauro Icardi on the OTC pitch no so any fans no before the game enti we Icardi and we see pitch no so on so ekoboje supporters no so they want some no and so to them say they be so mo champions and so our take Jose ntimi amwene league no and Japa Yatemamo, Lamine Yamal, Mamma Fantu and him say, according to now, the grandmother, Yakato son in the tonight, and run of the city fio, and my beer switch me a come up for almost a boy, no, it will Lamine Yamal, Mamma and Yanan in the tuano, and Timami, Yakalami Yama, what any year pa, and I cannot do Pempen so well done on, or Cosawa fio, and my beer switch me a come away, Lamine Yamal, and yet didn't home common, no, me didn't home common, my first son, someone to ja, Sam, Unisan Ramada. Two and him so went to me and training into game way. I branch a doubtful so to me say I can't be yami out to men there. Now Lamine Yamal son no training ground so I just send the ball over to me Abobi. Ocean paying for no any hands flick take a decision. Said I be a moment in training after Soko Pranano one game against Las Palmas no 80 images in our babon channel some to ja. Thomas Tokel and Ben White Akasa Manya reports Ben White and Yajatum. So no baba bo ejama England national team no and some we able to and stretches is a pub on team say a branch of Ben White and yes and some England it's a likely Sunday a branch Ben White and so be siakai ejama Omaina me patrol you from England Thibaut Courtois so yes and so ejama Belgium after Sunday on so decided say coach na no I found Tedesco no so that's all on month for money my beam and they watch atum so be bon ejama Belgium a national team no so they want some no and so emamo ewo aye dwumadi so ye ni komani fan sanepi and some emremo opiem on some fofroma ma me first answer we and so to anim say ayaje okọ Chelsea aye club no and so aso no koba one some something aye game no pass 20 apprentice for Christopher aye Nkunku aye Moises Caicedo aye Kopama Marco Correa amro say Jadon Sancho Reece James obi say Malo Gusto Joshua Champon and aye Tozan omunyina no and so etimi training a chance team no bibia enso aye set anyame ya aduma on betimi abo game na ma bia so etimi aye kama awe ne game no makato sa sensa Toboli and an paying for the buy was Stamford Bridge Premier League games na nkoye out of 50 matches so ma bonoma win it 23 alusu 10 dia kanyina and so aye draw no Kopama and ne won some bebre ni na sa adia Kopama so man timi qualify for Champions League onye happy and a manager na ye Fernando Morris can say on the omu Kopama sa omu sanem adia Kopama na nsem na nkofa ka no ayadia sa enetie omu hwesa Chelsea timi qualify for Champions League and Mose Kopama onye happy and also happy o share a screen so ni influence aye Kopama still say goals no and so Emma we the first 13 games not just ayaja branch no was 8 goals and so acha na nyama nyina so koyi and so edemano nemum ayaja nyama and so timi asesa and no and so acha say nyama nyina koyi 34 big chances and our create Chelsea strikers no goals no and so Emma yaja branch for the Kopama yadena won some and so tuja Afcon won some no Jimmy Carragher edeko tuja say Afcon enye major tournament no say dia obi e che na adwen Mame Fantuja, Sabranche Fan Mohammed, me patch Mohammedi, or no Egyptian, or the Abatuja, Sam Onim Sabranchia, and also Panina, Yafano Aye Jimmy Carragano, no crepe women say, Onim San, on one Casancasa, Onim the idea for the medal tournament, because on winning medal tournament, Biada, on an edge saw the Egypt, Afcono, Ayem, you know, and somebody to the Jesse Makati, and the Mohammed Aye Sudan, almost about one thing. abeto to be Ediamana branchana ye fun Jimmy Carragher sir wogu Africa ni ma say ye tournament ebo omamu ano eno so yemfan tuja anasa bibrema no yemfan tuja sanye major tournament na no ana Rio Ferdinand enso ediabeto ja so besre asama opanyo koka ye de entwa ye kra afcon nya major tournament Samuel Tabobida tournament DJ Droba tournament abrantia ye fano aye mepacho Yaya Toure ene Abedi Pele Mohamed Salah omo ina bobida o say nya major tournament yentie Rio
is representative of the majority of people out there would say that. I don't think that's right. I think that's an ignorant kind of thought process, because the African Nations Cup, if you go to Didier Drogba, Abedi Pele, over the Samuel Eto'o, down to the players now, Mahrez, Mo Salah, Mane now, they'll tell you this is that we have to win this. It's the demand in their countries to win this. Yes, it doesn't get back to resources wise like Euros, etc. But doesn't that mean that you have to devalue it? It's a continent of huge power, a continent that contributes to European football through players immensely, massively. Like the amount of players that are representing football clubs in Europe and winning things from the African continent is like crazy. You know, it's a ridiculous number of players. So it should be respected more than it is.
Yeah.
But what I would say is, because of the lack of resources that are put into it, and listen, we've had some African players that come out and have actually canned it for the lack of resources and hotel rooms and what goes on, flight issues, etc. So then obviously the narrative then from the media becomes,
you know, also lack of air resources in Africa and some because I in Nissan my name born it now Rio Ferdinand and Jimmy Carragher players and then every Africa ball Europe and the European football and so crossing African players and so come 28% and yes ugu AFCON anima sisa and no ayan sanebia ye emamo and no je to dwama for some way and to just no PMO and so on from a Madrid Bobo Kono, Joe Bellingham, and Egusama Renfi, say a mad band, Nemum, a branch and so to me, Esia Kain, I'm a beer sweat to me, I come and took of Valtabas, a branch of Fano, a year, Joe Bellingham, and a new old dinner, dear, yet don't want some so to jar. Namadri Yamia, Duma Watchina, Boss a bond, that was not Amosono, and it's so sad again, the boss was a real so sad that Omutin and paying for taking decision, San Umber coming on with him no, I'm not Madrid forever, San Sebastian, Umber coming on with him instead of Madrid for a Bia Banabel, Omuya team Saurono, Ochna, Wamosube be Ama and Sweaty Omo, and no edge to Janano. Na Yeti Sound Commano, Mame Fiorentino Press, I am the fun one president. The other to just see and say, yes, open unit decision, and it's a mother for and responde to Ayahavi Tabas or your president, and must punish La Liga Derby. I'm responding in some of the Kafa Madrid Winano, and now they say on Beckham Wasambako Pekra. It's a decision a club and I take. No more, you say David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger for Mammy no Mame. You say season no, dear matches not coming now, central defense or no, or Mammy neighbor, and your manager for the Calanch wrote in the decision. Ebasa Mako Asen, I have Rawa Sensio, every Timako right side or defense or not just say Akane said, yes, Alaba, and then I have Rudiger and Besia Kain. Yanko New Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, you know, some proof and some Yanko outside. I had outside in here. Madrid for no, you can want so much so move Yistika and so a sound proof no said on better host to NL4 and the concert and so one more when you see pray because neighbors no wanna complain your money your concert be and so our outside Santiago Bernabeu said almost see stadium no outside in here and team sound proof because I idea sound in the pray and team say fan is a point in this search no say one out here ebeye diama papa samade for no ye bibi wo a ayade enapa ye fa na nade ona so we images na once buildings be pre are you close to Santiago Bernabeu Stadium no apartments be pre and omna ye complaints na and then ayade mayor of Madrid and the city council now stop Madrid Bobo Kono because stadium is the center of Madrid and jepa yade enso ema monti ayade some proof no yenko stadium inside or Madrid for no guso aye adwuma acha say omo hyase a omo aye ya niam ba ko mienu se ne omo betimi aye omo sam proof no na bibibia enso timi abana wieye na omo timi host to aye niam bebre enso ewo edo nsam na tudwa jiba pick se ne feeling enso ene say no krapa enso ewom ene so no aye jiba pick wo betimi aka enso de ne sesine bo some generation no abrancha for Lamine Yamal one started Barcelona one mobi when you be more because of shop positions in nyina baby a Messi bono e wona Lamine Yamal and Lamine so untimi na omo generation no set up Pedro Bobiana Pedro Rodriguez edu baby no starter na se Pedro Rodriguez na Lamine Yamal untimi to Pedro nemum opanyine fa no Gerard Piqué also omo time no this boy on starting with Barcelona onya bi mo enom ensema ene odi atodwa ene so de mamo ewo aye tumagire so mamen fan todwa Sir Rasmus aye Hoyland and some a player Edema club from Manchester United yasem payfon esro so wan we Rasmus Hoyland omunya team Emanem Betono, Omunya Timbia, Emanemba, for branch for Rasmus Hoyland, and Jepa, Ayatema Mutumadi, so Tony Ibrahimovic, and so Edim Komobe. Now on it, a GQ, a magazine, and Edim Komo, None dressing, Yamami different, Massa, or to say cowboy boss, what is here, and no Aya Zlatan Sinko for so ye arrogant, or Yahoma so, Munim no. At that time, I bought a ball, no person, or carrying a huye, and into my Moonisa, open now, and yes, sir, and so not here, or say they were just football, retire, or enjoy life because on-court training, beer beam, on-court training, our beer, or so no debut per challenges. The United States debut or person, you piano, person, Yama, I get big things, and I Brenton on the Tuja, so a person, you may report Manchester City. I imagine Edison, Diego Costa, one more cock of Fano, Porto, Gokipano, I'm on a Sabe Yejuma, Edamamo, don't send to the Nema Junior, Ayaja Branton on your team's pitch at a time as a captain, almost pitch at your club now. You're from a Santos players, and I would be an ocean no way a player fan a name. Now, give me a your ball, corner kick, go no. You could be some name as now who said that, and a name as said up. Ono ya na adwen so bebo enso atimi ahye nema ayade no awade nsem ebredi atodwa so 2026 FIFA World Cup no the last chance so betimi age World Cup no bi so 2026 anya ye dia eno ano no eno amudwumade kese e course no one Memphis na ose Memphis like a brother or te senua na yemfa to just Memphis no ayade experience we bring no jaba Europe oko Dutch or ye Dutch all time top scorer enti ese Brazil for emo money J Memphis, Ebobo, Brazil, Yentie Nema.
Meu irmão aqui, ó, do Timão. Sem Memphis Depay, sensacional. Você que trouxe ele para provocar, né? Que ele é amigo.
Na kaka enso e won chenu a wosia aye kaka enso de won nsem no enso e mamonti nema ne kaka enso e na hage wo de won nsem na tuja Atletico Madrid yase Madrid boboko no dia Champions League semi-final first leg na Madrid for bema 3,875 aye tickets and Madrid boboko no enso e de bema mo aye Kopama mame emfa we entuja so kwa akoda no enso aso ya dia Kopama ono so edim komo bebre na Kopama nkomodie no on one kasa aye players are my favorite players I just say on about video gamer Palmer no what just say say nyama nyina ko ye ne mbisa no say time on ko Palmer obey star no say na name aye fame or manage fame and also na ba bi bebre o a wontimi enko ayade a obey famous no anya ba bia no betimi akọ enom na branch for the ko Palmer and ye di no nkoma ye di no nsema to the Ansu Fati coach for Hans Flick drop no and anadwe Copa del Rey semi-final no enya de so betimi abobi Leo Messi ne Inter Miami and so na o shamo no acha so mu guso mo ne Kansas game no and so e ba so ayede won sam and so e tudwa and then am nominate Messi for player a year of the week and so our America minom and no edge and Javier Mascherano our your coach or Luis Suarez are 100% fit Sanso and a player now you find Messi and so 100% fit when you know ma renfi obekọ betway na wa betway best saver ayadia with them makacho so we best saver ayadia obet emesekwana